It's moving day once again. We're at Jefferson County Lake. Didn't get to spend quite as much time here at the lake as we thought, because yesterday was completely shot, spending all day at the Dodge dealership. But we're off to the Teton Mountains, Victor, Idaho area, where we're going to spend some time with family, and we're going to be boondocking for all that time. So I'm filling up with water, and we're going to hit the road. This was a much more difficult of a hookup that we expected, because we don't have a lot of room here with these rocks, and we had to come back at such an angle where we're straight to the Airstream. That took about 20 minutes. But with persistence and a little determination and I guess some frustration, we're all hitched up and ready to go.
Okay then, Victor we go.
To Victor we go. All right. All right, we have arrived at the Mike Harris Campground just outside Victor, Idaho. It's very, very nice, very quiet. Lots of trees around, so we're not going to get quite as much solar. Absolutely no hookups. And this is the kind of place where the camp host is actually in another campground like 2 miles away. So this particular campground doesn't even have a camp host on site, at least right now. But picnic table, fire pit, grill area for charcoal, and lots of wilderness. A few other people here, lots of tents. This is very nice. I think it's going to work. Really cloudy today though. That kind of surprised me, but this is definitely bear country. In fact, check out this. Could have been a bear claw right here at our site, but that's okay. We're actually moving sites within the same campground. Like, I think it's Thursday. So Courtney's checking out that site just to see what it's like. This one was a pull through, super easy to get into. I think this will work for us.
I think it'll be fine. Want to come see real quick? So we'd come out right here. And then the next. That should work fine, right?
Yeah. It's funny. There's a reserve sign. It's funny seeing our name on a reserve site for a site that we're not moving into. But they already have our name there, and we're good to go. This will be a really nice site.
I think this will work out well. We'll get some solar here too. These trees will block some, but...
These trees are our entranceway.
They are our entranceway, yeah.
Cool. All right, I think we're all settled in here. Got the mat out, got the bike locked up, stabilizers down, 4G antenna is up and doing its thing. Okay signal, like 2 to 3 bars of 4G boosted, so not too bad. We're here for a couple weeks to spend some time with family. So my parents are actually coming over after they get here. They're driving up right now, and then we're going to go into Jackson Hole for some dinner. But until then, we're just going to chill and enjoy the quiet. Well, good morning. It's the next day. Had a nice night in Jackson Hole for dinner. Came back out and chilled for a good portion of the evening, so we weren't out too late. This campground, even though it's dry camping, so there's no hookups at any site, is supposed to have water available in the campsite. Well, the campground. And we've been looking all over for water spigots. We just couldn't find any. However, right outside our campsite, there's this apparatus. Something we've never seen before. We've tried it a few times. We thought it was decorative because nothing was working. But there were some people staying in tents across the street. They came over and showed us how it worked. It's Yeah, something we've never used before, much less seen before. So apparently you have to hold this up, and if it's just one person, you could stick these under this. So you just pull this up, and then you keep pumping this down, and eventually water comes out. So if we wanted to fill our blue water jugs, somebody would just have to pump this and keep a jug right under here. So that's where the water comes out, as well as this little drinking part here.
And the tram.
It's like 10 feet.
I went down and looked the other way. And that's a little scary when you look the other way.
Switching out lenses. It's so hazy up here. It's really nice though. Right here there's no wind either because it's coming from that way.
Mm-hmm. We are at the Jackson Hole Resort. We just finished riding the tram up to like 10,000 plus feet up. And now we're gonna go do the gondola. Trying to get this.
This poor kid is having problems with his bike.
This is the way I prefer to hike.